Greetings, citizens of Tetris. We are so back. More Tetris than I can handle, that is for sure. Faster Masters, February 2025. It's going to be our last stream of the day. But don't worry, we've got more tomorrow, Monday, right? What is tomorrow? Tomorrow we've got Faster Masters, 2 brackets. We got, well, 1 match and then a full mini bracket. And then we got a DAS Masters. This is just check the schedule. We got to probably got to update the Twitch and YouTube schedule, but there's more coming. Tomorrow, I got a bracket on Tuesday. Man, we got a lot going on. So anyway, Faster Masters today. Pretty excited for this one. If you couldn't get enough Myles, well, you're going to see some more. But first, going to be Andrey versus Cobra in round 1. The winner of that will take on Myles, and then the winner of that later in the month will take on Blue Scooty. So this is going to be a fun match. Andrey, Cobra, Myles, Blue bracket. Let's take a look at the rules because it kind of does matter. These rules matter. Okay, you got to really take a look. The first part doesn't really matter. But you should know that this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console as long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified, except in the ways that we ask you to modify them. Players can play on any controller as long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether mechanical or electronical. Biological turbo only. Players should not receive any real-time advice. And they should not pause unless the commentator tells them. Now, here's the part you listen to, players. Listen. We are playing Faster Masters. That means level 19 starts. We are playing Transition Mode G. Before you go there, make sure you set your super kill screen to level 49. Level 49 super kill screen. Someone, I'm sure, is going to ask me, how do I do this? I've only been playing Tetris at a high level for multiple years. I don't know how to change it. Level 49 super kill screen. Okay. And then once you do that, we're playing in Transition Mode G. Transition Mode G starts you with 0 lines and 0 score. And because it's Transition Mode, we do not have SPS. SPS is not there because it's not available in that mode. So if people ask in chat, oh my God, you can tell them. All right. So level 19 starts, Transition Mode G, level 49 super kill screen, no SPS. All our rounds are best of 5 points over the traditional max out do count. The winner gets absolutely something. That is a share in a prize pool, which stands at $1,212.00. So yeah, thanks to Scott Gray for kicking in a huge amount for Faster Masters. It was $1,000 from Scott Gray. Also contributions from Scomando and Agathis in the amount of $50. Summer B getting in there. Faster Blaster, Master Caster, Gaster Raster, $37.50. Guild the Lizard, $22.50. Solar Kiri, $20. Abby Normal, $10. Whoops, $5. And Hey Hackers, $5 says love the streams. Okay, that is how we got there. Now, here's the thing. Prize pool, important, right? It lures the players in to this trap, this Tetris trap, and doesn't let go. They get lured by the wealth and fame of classic Tetris. And yeah, if you want that to keep happening, if you want them to keep showing up and playing high-level Tetris for your entertainment, do consider contributing to the prize pool. If you want to do that, use the Matcherino command on Twitch and YouTube. While you're watching live, that'll bring up the link. 2 links, really. The first one is the one for Faster Masters. Click on that one. It opens up the landing page for this tournament with our partner, Matcherino. You log in. Top right-hand corner is a button to do that. 2-click login. Easy. Really, really easy. And then once you're in, click that contribute button, and it'll open up a little box where you can pick the amount and how and all that. So that is the way to do it. If you're watching after the fact, you can go to ctm.gg/Matcherino. And it'll take you right there. Okay, so that is the prize pool if you want to support the channel like these fine people. It's fine people on both sides. sticker and double sticker club level members and community level members. Thank you. But special thanks to Mega Master Scott Gray, K9, Tacnerus, Masters, Corporal 31, Shall Be Satisfied, Bracket Sponsor, Troy Dan, Kim M, Jay in the Window, Rogue Potato Baduk, Cat Kit 91. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support Classic Tetris Monthly, provide us ongoing, regular, monthly, recurring, predictable support that allows us to look ahead into the coming months and say, yes, we can keep doing this. We do not have to go and put in an application at Walmart to be a greeter. We can keep bringing you Tetris. Well, one of the ways to help us out is Patreon. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Another way is on YouTube if you got super chats, super stickers, super thanks, and channel memberships that you can buy for yourself or gift to another. Twitch has bits and subscriptions that you can get for yourself or gift to another. There's probably other things on Twitch that I don't remember. There's also Amazon Prime subscriptions on Twitch as well. And yeah, we probably should put up just like direct PayPal and Cash App links and all that kind of stuff, which I guess we should do for people who don't like any of those platforms. I guess it's fine. But anyway, thank you to those of you who are supporting us. It really helps us out. Believe you me. Okay. Let me just set up a moment here. I kind of, for some reason, didn't save my previous setup, so I just got to set up real quick and get rid of that decider. I still have the Knight and Hydrant Dude matchup for some reason. I don't know why. So what? Green. Goodbye, green. Hello, orange. Is that what it is? And we're playing seeds number... that's Das Masters. Go back to regular, normal Masters for normal people. And, okay, 20 and 29 in the blue bracket. 20 and 29. On the left is 20. On the right is 29. That's 28. There's 29. And let me just set up the streams here. Apparently, I don't know. I thought it saved, but it didn't save. Like, I must have exited out in a weird way. So on the left is what? Andrey K. 4 underscores, right? Bink. Binky boy. All right. There's that camera. Yeah, sorry, guys. Thought I was ready to go, but... We'll fix camera. Andrey. Peanut butter jelly time. Banana shirt. Of course, as always. You'd love to see it. I'll show you that in a minute. Dan V is asking if he's going to catch strays this stream. I'm going to try not to, but, you know, you're British. You can take it, right? You can't tease Americans. They get very upset. But you can tease the British because they're like, oh yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's normal. All right, 26, and we're actually doing 29, and that should be Cobra, right? You get super offended? Oh shit. What is Cobra? Cobra, do you have an alt? I don't even remember. Cobra 6371. I'm gonna assume you don't have an alt. You're going to take us down? Oh, scheisse. Oh, there we go, Cobra. All right. And camera. Of course, Cobra with the squish cam. Cobra loves squishmallows, and he loves the squish cam. Loves going to Costco, picking up a new squishmallow. Whatever it's called. Who doesn't? You know? Who doesn't? All right. I gotta unsquish the camera. See, this is the problem there, buddy boy. Okay. I think we're good now. Oh my god, Cobra's not even looking at its pieces. It's crazy. All right, players, I'm going to go ahead and drop you pieces. We are here. Giving you pieces. Here they are. 06D1FE. Suds is here. Cole Bucket is here. Hopefully Cole did sleep. A 24-hour stream from Cole. Raise funds for the Cole Bucket crew to get the CTWC. And apparently Cole Bucket, I got 2 DMs from Cole because apparently one of his like punishments, you know, like if you contribute, you get to, they spin the wheel of punishments. One of the punishments was actually DM Vandy, and apparently there was a 2x multiplier on that punishment. So I got 2 DMs from Cole, and I immediately blocked him. I blocked him immediately. Didn't I put the seed in? The seed is here. Nobody's pinning seeds. So apparently stencils. We're not going on stencil anymore. We're not pinning seeds, guys. Let's 2025. Let's pin seeds and fix our stencils, okay? How about that? Andrey, you are on Tetris. You're on transit. Oh wait, why did I generate a seed? There's no seeds. There's no seed. No seed. What am I doing? There's no seed. Cobra, get on transition mode. Oh man, there's no seed. That's right. No seed. Transition mode. All right, let's check. Let me just check the screens here. I got baited. Into generating a seed because I was in auto mode. All right. Transition mode level 49. I'm going to believe that these players are on transition mode G. I'm going to believe that. I totally got baited. All right, you jerks. Faster Masters Classic Tetris Monthly, Andrey and Cobra. Why do you have a question mark next to your PB? Because it's not on the leaderboard, so I don't know what place it is. There's like a 2.5 or something on the leaderboard. Yours is not on there, so I don't know what place it is. It's unrecorded. All right, both players are ready. Classic Tetris Monthly, Faster Masters in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Now blink and you might miss it. Faster Masters format. We start on level 19 in transition trainer mode. So it's every 10 lines, the score is going to go up immediately. Or on 100 lines of 19 speed. It'll transition at 29 to 29 speed, and there'll be 200 lines. There's a super kill screen at 49. So 29 is twice as fast as 19, but now there's also twice as many lines on 19. So 19 and 29 could last roughly the same amount of time. 300 total lines to work with. The first 100 are on 19. Faster Masters format. Now, we use Transition Trainer mode on the Tetris Gym competition cartridge, and that does not allow same P sets. So we don't have same P sets, so a little bit of RNG, a little bit of variance here. Some players will get droughts, players will get droughts, the other players don't get, and that's how it works. On the left side, it is Andrey, seed number 20 out of Russia with a PB, I believe, of 1.51 million. There's a question mark next to it because he's got one thing in the bot and another thing on the leaderboard. So I'm just going with what I saw on the bots. And I love it if people update that leaderboard because that's where I get my data from. But Andrey has been in the Masters event several times. Looking to break out here and find his way into the semifinals for the first time. There's Andrey with the banana shirt as well. On the right side, it is Cobra, seed number 29. Oh, Andrey, of course, also is a former Challenger Circuit winner. Won that, I believe, in November 2023, if I'm not mistaken. On the right side, seed number 29 out of the USA. It's Cobra with a PB of 4.54. Not on the leaderboard, but claimed. I put it up there. What the heck? Why not? I don't know. I was in a rush. 273 for Cobra. 314 now Tetris for Andrey. 345. Cobra out of the USA. Cobra also a Challenger Circuit winner. In fact, won the last ever Challenger Circuit November 2024. Really the last one until we decide that we can't do 32 player tournaments and we start doing challengers again. It's very possible. 320 here for Cobra, 384 for Andrey. Andrey gets a Tetris. We're now about 20 lines away from that 29 transition. Blink and you might miss it. Cobra was in the top 4 of last year's Lone Star Championship. Also played in CTWC in the gold bracket in 2024 and in the Stillwater, Oklahoma regional. So Cobra getting out to these events. He also played in the 2023 Lone Star Championship, 428 for Cobra. That was his first ever live event. And Cobra really one of these players that started to kind of turn the corner in 2024 and to start to establish himself as a top player. 442 here for Cobra. And Cobra's going to top out 442. Can't handle 29 with that transition, that board transitioning into 29. And Andrey is good. And Andrey, you have taken game number 1. You're on strike this stream? Why? Did I do something? You're not in mod mode? Oh, rip. All right, DNV, I will try not to take any swipes at you. I mean, meanwhile, none of these players have probably beaten you in a high stakes thing. But all right, let's get these players. When you're ready, there's no pieces. So you're both in transition trainer mode. We're going to get started. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Now, the thing about Faster Masters, you know, there is the issue of scaling. That's the idea that line clears get more and more valuable as the levels increase. And since the levels start increasing right off the bat, and since there are now additional levels, you know, levels 40 through 49 available to these players, if they're able to play deep, then strategically it becomes, you know, viable to sort of play conservatively early, pass on, you know, kind of riskier setups and riskier moves and try to survive until you can get to those later levels. Now, of course, all that depends on being able to survive into those levels. We've been finding so far that the 19 starts are jarring for the players and that they succeed much better at playing 19 after you know, having transitioned in from 18 than just starting on 19. So those of you who are, you know, pro just 19 starts in competitive Tetris and doing away with 18 starts, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that works. I like the 18 starts just as the default, but fun to have a tournament here with a 19 start. Andrey 212, 164 for Cobra. So in essence, what we've done in this tournament is exchanged level 18, 130 lines of that, for 100 lines of 29 at the end. Because basically phase 2 and 3 are right there, still in this tournament. And so a good 29 transition here will be like 500K plus. Because 100 lines of 19, where the score is where the level's ratcheting up, that is basically equivalent to someone's post-transition. And a good healthy one is about 500K, you know, 400, 500K. 600 is like amazing. That's like 1.2 pace. As compared to a normal game. Tetris here for Cobra after some burns. 286, 306 for Andrey. Just 30 lines away from that 29 transition. We are best of 5 here in the preliminary rounds. There's been some talk of players maybe wanting best of 7s to kick in at some point. I'll discuss it with the players, see if what the sentiment is for that. I think we could certainly do that in the finals. I just worry about having 2 best of 7s in the same stream, having a player having to do that, even if they are Faster Masters. Tetris Cobra 375, 447 for Andrey, just a few lines away from that 29 transition. The speed will double. Dan V is in the chat. Dan V, of course, the winner, I believe, of the first ever Faster Masters. That was in May 2023. 419 for Cobra. Andrey going to top out at 458. So there's a chase down target here for Cobra. Andrey did not take a good board into 29 from that 19. So the chase down is 459 for Cobra. $459 for Cobra now, and that is going to do it. Cobra is good in game number 2. See, look at that, Dan V. I mentioned you, and I didn't even make fun of you. I mentioned that you won something. All right, when the players are ready, they can start. If you need a moment, that's fine. Jasmine, of course, is here for the Vits. Jasmine lives for the Vits. All right. Whenever you're ready, just signal ready. You can take a moment. It's fine. We have an on-screen signal that you can use. There you go. All right. Both players are ready. What was once a best of 5. Now, quickly, a best of 3 between Andrey and Cobra. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, we have different RNG. The transition trainer mode that we use to make this tournament happen does not currently allow same piece sets in that mode, but what I hear is that the programmers of the Tetris Gym patch that we use to play these tournaments is going to be implementing same piece sets across multiple modes. And so future iterations of Faster Masters, if we do them, might be same piece sets. It is preferable, I would say. There's a little bit of a randomness factor here because, again, players get different RNG, and that has to factor into the strategy as well. I mean, for one, screen looking, you're not going to get, a preview, like a free preview piece or whatever. But also, I think you do have to be a little bit, possibly more conservative, just knowing that you could run into a drought that your opponent doesn't, or I don't know. I don't know how game theory weighs that out. Maybe you don't be, I don't know. Maybe it just says ignore it. I'll do the math and we'll get back to you. 148, now 177 for Andrey into level 23, 173 for Cobra. I think this is our third ever Faster Masters. For some reason, we did 2 of them in 2023. Isn't that right? And I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Dan V and was it Fractal was one of them? Was Fractal one of the... Why did we do 2 in 2023? Was it because of CTWC? I don't know. I don't know why we did that. I'm sure it made sense at the time. But looking back, I can't understand it. Tetris Cobra 310. Yeah, who won that other Faster Masters? I think it was November. Not 2023. What was it? I don't remember. It was some month or other. Maybe was it October? Oh, it was October, right? Because it was CTWC, right? That's why. 376 Cobra, 294 Andrey. Yeah. So, Fractal, I guess, is the reigning Faster Masters champion from October 2023. We're only going to do it once a year if we do it. I think, no cap and Fasters is good. Like, that's enough. I guess maybe we got to do Stupid Tetris monthly. Now, of course, there's a little bit of a debate. Does Stupid Tetris Monthly count as a Masters event? Because if that's true, then Scotto should get a star and Hydrant Dude should get 2. We're into 29. Cobra at 556. Andrey at 483. Both players do have workable boards here. So maybe we should get a little bit deeper runs than we had in games 1 and 2. In my mind, I mean, it did take the place of Masters, and I don't know. It is a legitimate. I mean, it wasn't a 100% meme tournament. It was side events and speed runs, but I don't know. Maybe it is a Masters event. 587 for Cobra, 521 for Andrey. I'm going to give players stars based on it. Maybe we need to upgrade Hydrant to 2 stars. I think it counts. I guess I'm the one who decides if it counts, right? I don't know. 643 for Cobra, 546 for Andrey. So a little bit of a deeper run here into level 33 for these players. All right, Centerwell Tetris here for Cobra, 691. He's got almost a 100,000 point lead over Andrey. Andrey going to get pieces down to the right side, but his board's starting to climb. Oh, there's a dirty Tetris. Andrey, 641. He's got to maintain composure here, try to work this down. You got a lot of room here on 29 if you can play it. But Andrey going to top out at 647, and Cobra is good in game number 3. Sud says SDM definitely should not count. Well, that's a good argument. Why not? I mean, it's not a meme. Like, they're legitimate Tetris skills being played. I mean, being displayed, right? They were legit Tetris skills. It was not memes. It wasn't just, oh, whoever's got this, whoever's first alphabetically wins. No, it was all Tetris skills, right? I mean, speed run, different speed runs, stacking. I think it counts, man. I think it counts. I think I'm going to retroactively award stars for that. All right. Looks like both players are ready here in game 4. Andrey and Cobra. You can't do E. You got to do 3. There it is. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I mean, if Faster Masters count, why wouldn't Stupid Tetris Monthly count? Just because the word stupid is in it doesn't mean it wasn't legitimate test of Tetris skills. That's just marketing. Cobra's on the board with the first Tetris here on level 19. Andrey up against it. Needs to win this one to force a deciding game number 5. A heaven-sent LP's on the left side for Cobra. Going to help him uncover the well and get a couple Tetrises here. Andrey looking to down stack. Start establishing a scoring well. Has done so. Column 9. We'll see if he can get the bar. There's the bar. Column 9. Oh, almost didn't get over there. I had to make a second effort to move that piece over there. And another Tetris Andrey. 76,000 for him. 128 for Cobra. And then, STM was played by top players, right? Now, the skill was different, so you did see a mix of other players who have different Tetris skills, but... $191 from Cobra, $116 for Andrey. There's a Tetris 146. Was there a prize pool? Yes. Was there? I don't know. We were doing prize pools back then? We weren't doing prize pools back then. So by that argument, nothing counted as a Masters. So there were no prize pools back then. 255 for Cobra. It was all the thrill of victory and the pride of a job well done and the joy of community. Those were the days, right? Nobody got paid and we loved it. 285 for Cobra. 212 for Andrey. Dewey says, should we avoid a star for an event with Ian Keith in the top 16 qualifiers? Now you've made an argument here. At least that's an argument. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it. Tetris Cobra 399, 280 for Andrey. They're careening toward that 29 transition. And yeah, again, this tournament happens very fast. These matches are very quick. You know, as promised, you know, it's right in the name, faster, right? So what would you expect? Except fast matches. Tetris Cobra 435. There's one for Andrey 332. We've yet to see players in any of our streams really use the entire 300 lines that they have afforded to them. I think as we get deeper into the tournament, into the top 16, we might see that more. Tetris Andrey 405, 512 Cobra. Cobra going to miss that S-spin on 28. That's going to complicate his 29 transition. See if he can weather it here. Andrey's board, a little bit complicated here, but oh, nice couple of pieces here for Andrey, 417 into 29. Cobra gets set up for a Tetris, waiting for the bar. Can't get the bar in when the Tetris ready, so he takes a triple 543. So Andrey here, 434. And, you know, a lot of players have to make a strategic decision here. Should I go for Tetrises, or should I just line out? Because you've got 200 lines of line out availability. So it's it's kind of a tough call what exactly to do. But I think that's part of the strategery here. Oh no, that misdrop of the S for Andrey. That's going to complicate things. That is going to be a top out for Andrey at 455, 573 for Cobra. Cobra will be moving on. 3 games to 1. GG's, Andrey. I know this is a frustrating tournament because you're out so quickly, but GG's to you and hope to see you in subsequent months. I'm sure we will. Cobra, you can mullen it out a little bit while I set up the next match. And Andrey, you know, GG's on that goated banana shirt. Peanut butter jelly time. Okay. We're going to set up, Cobra, you mulling it out. I'll just set up our next match while we're watching you mulling it. Is it Myles? It's Myles. Where are you at? 13, Myles? I know, more Myles. Like, geez, enough with this guy already. I'm on Facebook, he's there. I'm on TikTok, he's there. He's here in every stream. All right, should we make this like a Kingsman stream? We'll just, you know, here's Myles, guys. Hey, it's Kingsman stream. There it is. That's just how Kingsman works. Like, if they have to fill in, like, they'll just take his whole camera, right? And if it doesn't fit, they'll just stretch him up in one direction. Oh, wait, he's a little too narrow now. Let me widen him up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. There he is. That looks good. Kingsman. Oh, ooh. Excuse me, guys. All right, Myles, you should have your level 49 super kill screen turned on. Level 49 super kill screen. I went over the speed limit 1 mile per hour. It's pretty funny, Cobras. I did 2 miles per hour. Pretty funny, Cobra. All right, let's make sure both players are on transition mode. No, that's all right. We'll let you watch it. Ready? Here. There is Myles. He's on the right mode. He's in the right thing. And this guy is not. But he's in transition mode G, so that's fine. That's fine. All right, players, when you're ready, go ahead and signal start. We're starting transition mode. Nick Lyston on YouTube says, I have a feeling one of these two will get us to 49 this round. If there's a mod that wants to run a prediction, please do. There's only 1,000. There's 1,000 moderators in chat right now. No, there's only one. Really, only Dewey? Dewey can't do it. Somebody will. I can't mod Chef Boyard Jeeves yet. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is round 2. Unable. Oh, fine, I'll do it. Choose outcome. It was Cobra. Complete the prediction. Complete prediction. Yes. Run a start prediction. Who's it going to be? Myles? Cobb? Who? Okay. Let's make it 2 minutes. Although the match could be over. But we'll make it 2 minutes. All right. Looks like people are ready. Myles and Cobra. Round 2. Blue bracket. Someone is going to the top 16. Let's find out who it is in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Now, I would say don't do your prediction until the 2 minutes is nearly up, because we could get through one game. So faster masters. Yes, we start on level 19, 100 lines of that speed, and then 200 lines potentially of level 29 speed. The levels increment starting immediately. So the scores for Tetrises and line clears and all that go up starting immediately, and do so every 10 lines. On the left side, it is Myles, seed number 13. And Myles having some trouble here as we begin, and that's going to be a top out for Myles in game number 1. And Cobra is good already. So yeah, predictions. You see? Told you. Predictions. Then again, Myles early top down in game 1 in his Das Masters match, and he moved on, right? Oh, I gave Myles a point. Myles, you get a point for being bad boy. Okay, let's see. All right. All right, both players are ready. Game number 2. Let's let's play a little bit, guys. You got a lot of lines to work with. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And again, they don't let me get through the introductions. On the left side, seed number 13, USA, Myles with a PB of 8.06 million. Game Crasher, 5th on the PB leaderboard, has finished in the finals of CTM multiple times, including October 2024 against Scooty, Lone Star 2024 against Scooty, March 2023, that was the Doge month, and then actually Myles was in the finals, the very first Alex T victory in December of 2021. Also, Myles finished in the semis of the Masters event like 4 times, if you count Lone Star, in 2023, including 3 months in a row, September through November. Myles is the winner of the Desert Qualifier in 2022, second in Stillwater last year against Scooty, second in Waco 2024 against Andy, 4th in Genesis last year, went out against Scooty. And if you must know, this bracket feeds into a match against Blue Scooty. 216 here for Myles, 223 for Cobra. And we are lasting a little bit longer than game one. Thank goodness. On the right side, it is Cobra, seed number 29, USA, with a PB 4.54. Not on the leaderboard, but, you know, it's claimed. It's there. Cobra was a winner of a Challengers circuit. Won the last one ever, November 2024. It's top 4 in the Lone Star Championship in 2024. Went out against Scooty. Scooty's got his fingerprints all over everybody going out of events. Cobra also played in the gold bracket at CTWC in 2024. Went out against Rhubarb. Also played in Stillwater Regional as well. Cobra trying to downstack here. Myles with the survival. He was kind of in a when you think it's over moment, but he is now clean and clear and ready to go. Cobra now getting out of a little situation. Tetris for Myles, 367. 365 for Cobra. Cobra gets a Tetris. Same line count. And Cobra with about a 1 Tetris lead. Another Tetris for Cobra. 20 lines away from the 29 speed increase. And there will be 200 levels of that increase. You know, levels increase every 10 lines. So scaling is a factor. Players can hang on. And the deeper they go, the more valuable that Tetrises and other line clears get. So Myles trying to take a good board into 29. Tetris for Cobra into 29 at 573. Myles is in at 459, so about 120 to 130,000 point lead for Cobra at the 29 transition. Now, if players can take advantage of those extra, post 29 levels, then the transition score doesn't really matter too much because, once you get to 49, Tetrises are worth 60,000 points at the end. So, big deficits at transition can be made up, I don't want to say easily, but they can be made up with just 1 or 2 Tetrises, late in the game. Tetris for Cobra, 654, 534 for Myles. Longbar gets over to the left side. Level 49 level is double kill screen. That's level 50 times 1200 is 60,000 points for a Tetris. Here in Fasters, it is 49. Tetris for Cobra, 763. Center well Tetris for Myles. 1 row off the bottom for him, 597. Cobra's board maybe starting to creep up a little bit, so trying to bring it down. Myles 609, Cobra 775. Still got 140 lines of play. There's a triple there for Myles. He's trying to work this stack back down. Cobra trying to bring his down. Oh, Cobra going to top out 786. So a target here for Myles of 787. Myles has got forever and a day. He's got about 130 lines to work with to get this 787. So when you get to this kind of situation, you do have a lot of lines to work with. And singling and doubling becomes kind of an option here because you're really just, 2 late Tetrises away. We'll see what Myles can do here. 787 is the target. We have a misdrop there of the L piece. Myles going to clear that away. He's now within about... Oh, he's going for the dirty and gets it 733, but he's 50. I think he overshot that bar, so we'll see if he can survive here. I don't think so. And that is going to be a top out at 733. I think Myles overshot a long bar there, maybe intended to burn it down. It ended up with a dirty Tetris setup, which he did get, but it just left that board in a position where he just couldn't do much with it. Excuse me. Okay. Players, take the moment you need. I know that this is fast-paced, so if you need a moment to just chill for a second or get the heart rate down, it's fine. Games are fast. You can do whatever you need to do. By the way, guys, we are at 9,869 followers. So we are 131 followers away from 10,000 on Twitch. So I'm sure all 133 of you viewers are not following the channel. So if you followed right now, we'll just make our goal for the year. So if you're not following right now, please do so. That would help us out. Run ads. I'll run ads. All right, I'm running ads. You're right. Running ads. Whoops. Myles is back. Whoops. Oh well. We have to start during the ads. All right, let me start these two players off. Cobra up 2-0. Myles needs to win this one to stay in the tournament. Let's get them started. Faster Masters in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hopefully the game doesn't end during the ads. But there is a way to avoid ads, you know, and it's called ad blockers. No, it's called subscribing to the channel. And I would say, if you're somebody who watches a lot of CTM and you're using an ad blocker, a great way to help us out is to subscribe to the channel, since we're not picking up on any of that revenue that keeps us going. You know, maybe a subscription dropping us one would be a nice thing to do. 31,000 here for Cobra, 29,000 for Myles. There's a Tetris. Myles, 54,000. I thought we were going to see that chase down from Myles, but you know, this is not an easy format. Not easy at all. It's very abrupt. It's fast. And for as much skill as these players have sort of developed, playing 29 and above, it's not automatic, you know? Even 19, not automatic. Tetris for Cobra, 136, 118 for Myles. Myles is 6th in high score. Oh, he could be. I might have mistyped there, but you know, it's not a big deal. He's up there. There's a dirty Tetris from Myles. You get a bunch of stuff piled high over there in column 9 and 10, though. Dewey says Cobra is the most successful athlete in a Hawks jersey in 2025. I don't know anything about hockey, but I will take your word for it. Tetris Cobra, 252. There's one for Myles, 189. Now, Myles will be advancing to the top 16 in Das Masters. Would be fun to see him do double duty here in Faster Masters. But it would also be fun to see Cobra get a shot in the top 16, so I have no rooting interest. There is a Tetris Myles, 259. I mean, I have secret rooting interest, but I can't tell you guys what it is. That would be terrible. No, I really don't. Like, I don't know. I just like to, I don't know. I just like people to have fun and do their best. Like, it sounds, you know, a bit saccharine, but that's what I like to see. I just want people to do their best and have fun. Is that silly? 423 for Cobra, 333 for Myles. There's a Tetris Myles, 369, trying to catch up here. A little bit of a slowdown here for Myles, might allow for Cobra, might allow Myles to pick up some of this lead. Not too much though. Cobra now up about 95,000 points. We're about to head into 29. You're guessing I'm trying to avoid bias as a commentator? I just don't have the bias. I don't have it. I don't care. I don't look at the players like, oh, I'm not a fan in that sense, right? You guys all have rooting interest. We're into 29 at 577, 492 for Myles, but I'm not the same position as a fan, you know. I think more about I don't know. I just want people to feel happy playing in the event that I made, you know? $520 for Myles, $600 for Cobra. Oh, left side for Cobra. Gets a long bar over to kind of help build out that left. So Cobra now trying to bring this down. Long bar goes in. That's going to help. 626 for him. 539 for Myles. Tetris Myles. 580. And, you know, I also want to, like, you know, be able to afford my rent. Those are my two goals. Players have fun. I can afford rent. That's what matters. Those are the two goals. 639 for Myles, 649 for Cobra. So Myles has come screaming back and closed up that gap. We're pretty close in lines and score now. And remember, there's no 39 super kill screen. Oh, Myles left side. Oh, no, that is going to be it for Myles. He's going to top out at 651 on level 35. And Cobra is good and will be moving on to the top 16. So GG's for Cobra and Myles. Of course. So what? Cobra beat Andrey 3-1, right? That's what it was. Monthly Tetris is where this is happening. Cobra with the sweep of Myles. Oh my God, Myles is elo, bro. Oh no. All right, he's out of there. He's kicking he's punching a pillow. It was 3-1 for Cobra, right? It was always 3-1. If not, I'll fix it later. All right, and then 3-0 for Cobra. So let us go ahead and report that, and then we'll show you the bracket. So Myles does not get another crack at Blue Scooty this month. It's gonna be Cobra versus Scooty, two of the young guns now in the youth takeover in Classic Tetris. Let's show you this whole thing. Refresh. Is Faster's elo? I don't know. You have to ask Pumpy. I don't decide. Pumpy decides. Whoops. But anyway, yes, Cobra coming out of seed 29 will be taking on the player seed 4, Blue Scooty, in the top 16. So let's take a look at where we are at. That's not where we're at. I mean, we are there, but what are we looking at? Top 16? What have we got? We got... Oh, refresh. Oh, we can start we can schedule the blue bracket now because we've got Blue Scooty versus Cobra, Neko versus Cole. You think Cole? Now, Cole, what are you rooting for? Do you want to play your good friend Blue Scooty or do you want to play Cobra? Put you on the spot there, Cole. He's in chat. We also have Dan V versus Dangler is set up. Tristop versus Hydrant Dude. That's going to be a hype one. Old school match. You want to beat Neko, right? But let's say you get through Neko. So you get through Neko, who do you want to face? You want to face Scooty or Cobra? Come on, you got to say it. Who do you want to play? You'd rather be the one to beat Scooty? All right, there you go. You want to, because you think Scooty would rather lose to a friend. Oh, that's very sweet. All right, so that's good. All right, so yeah, we blue bracket. That can start to be scheduled. We've got Dan V Dangler. We got Tristop Hydrant Dude. You know, that's like peak Tetris 2019 matchup right there. Or maybe 2020. And we still got more to do. All right, so tomorrow we've got more. We got 2 Fasters, or 1.5 Fasters bracket. We're going to be Manta versus Allen. Where is that? That's in orange. Manta versus Allen Bot. It's going to be just that match number 1. Only that one. Because we had to break it up, apparently. And then we're going to do red A. And that will be Captain versus Doodle, the winner versus Curie, feeding into the top 16 match against Meme. And then there'll be Das Masters Orange, which I don't have to show you, the thing to show you, but that is going to be This one is going to be hype. You guys are definitely going to want to watch this Das Masters. Going to be Sharky at 32 seed coming in against Meme. And the winner plays Oof means egg. So Sharky versus Meme, winner versus Oof. That is going to be wild. So make sure you tune in for that. Okay. We've reported everything. We've got everything. You know when to show up tomorrow. Now, what do? Well, we're going to thank those of you who contributed to the prize pool. No contributions this stream, but I feel strongly that someone will contribute eventually. We actually have 2 codes left. Guys, 2 codes. Come on. Someone just log in. 2 people log in and claim the codes. 2 codes. Do it. And then I want to thank Scott Gray for the $1,000 contribution. We want to thank Scamando to Agathis, $50. Summer B, $37.50. Guild Lizard, $22.50. Solar Carried, $20. Abby Normal, $10. Whoops, $5. Hey Hackers, $5. 2 people just go to the Matcherino and do codes. Come on. Don't make me whine anymore. I'm sorry. I'm terrible when I'm whiny. There's one. Who was that? I don't know who it was. Let me refresh and find out. Sonic the Screw and Aka 2. And I don't know what it sounds like. Sounds like Dr. Seuss. All right. Sonic the Screw and Aka 2. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow. YouTube, you are dismissed. Thanks to our patrons, especially Scott Gray, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan Kim, MJ, The Window Rogue, Potato Cat Kit, Sticker Double Sticker Club, community level members. Appreciate you all. YouTube, you are dismissed. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Twitch, we're going to raid you off to a nice, friendly landing place on the Twitch. Let's find the place. Let's see.